And hello guys, welcome to my prediction video. Now guys, as the final video for today is our French League. This is the games that we're gonna do this fine day. But before we start guys, you know the drill. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So first one is Brest against Lens, guys. I don't have right away anything for this first game. It's a Friday game. And I really don't know where to go in this game. It's a game that Brest is pretty much in the mid. They have nothing to play for. They are team, you know, that playing like a friendly game. And then we have Lens that is kind of in a similar scenario. They are still somehow in a fight for they are still in a fight for title, but I don't know how realistic it is for against PSG. There is only 5 games left here to be played for, but as I said guys, I don't know how realistic they're gonna be for that. Anyway, they probably gonna go for it, especially since Brest is not playing good at the moment, and since PSG lost, as you see here, against Lyon in the last one. So I guess with that they are actually gonna try and go for it. So I'm gonna give them here some credit, and I'm gonna go with Lens to win this first game. But as I said guys, I'm not touching this game, not at all. So I'm gonna go Brest 1, Lens 2, but it's not one of my picks. Then Lyon Auxerre, this is one of my picks. So Lyon kinda came back after that worst, I don't know how to say, worst couple of games before the break that I saw from one of the teams. They had a form something similar to Chelsea in the Premier League. You don't see it now here, but I'm gonna show you guys here. So this is how they were playing before the break. You know, this is the games before the break, and then we had a break. So this is the two games after break. And then we got a draw, win, and a win. And they get a win against PSG at home, fun enough. So now, because of these last 3 results of 2 wins and a draw, they are actually third with 54 points, the same as Lille. Rennes is very close, Marseille as well. So still a very open battle with these 3-4 teams. Anyways, for me, Lyon to win, especially since Auxerre is a team that have something to play for. They are still not out. They still have some chances of, you know, not getting relegated. But even this spot is not that bad. You have to keep in mind that this spot is a playoff game against a team from the second league. So it's not that bad for Auxerre, even though if they not get results. It's only thing that Nantes, they need to keep away Nantes from themselves. So in that sense, I think with all of this, I think Lyon will manage to win, and probably a 1-0 or 2-1 kind of game. That is pretty much how Lyon wins the games this season. So I'm gonna go with a 1-0 win, and I'm gonna put this as my first pick. So Lyon to win regular pick as my first pick here in French League. So this is my second game, and I was thinking, should I give you this PSG to win? But I'm a little bit afraid because PSG gonna be 100% focused on the Champions League, and this is a game just before the Champions League, and that's because the odds are this low. I decided, guys, to go actually on a handicap on Angers to not lose by 4 or more goals. That means 4 handicap goals is probably around 1.15. It's very small odds, but it is a good for parlay. But if you want a little bit more odds, you can go a handicap of 3 goals on Angers, which would give you 1.4, something like that. But that is obviously a lot riskier than handicap of 4 goals. So anyways, I'm gonna go with a handicap of 4 goals on Angers. That means that they can lose by 3 goals, but not more. And I'm gonna go with that. So Angers, I think it's gonna be 1 PSG 3, but my handicap on Angers of 4 goals is my handicap here. It's 1.15, something like that. I like that, guys, very much. or maybe even 1.20, I'm not sure. But anyways, that is for the second game here. Then, oops, sorry guys. Then we have Toulouse Monaco, and in this game, why is my internet this low? In this game, Monaco pretty much have an amazing win streak. They came back. They were a mid-table team at some point, guys. Probably something similar to Lyon. They had these amplitudes of winning and losing, and they, with their recent how many wins they got in a row, they literally come up here to fight for the even Champions League spots. Funny enough, but they need to keep this momentum going. They are fighting Toulouse, and Toulouse is one of those teams that can be very, very tricky. As you see here, recently Toulouse started to stumble a lot, but they are, before these 3 losses, they were one of those teams that they're pretty much like Crystal Palace to Premier League. That is how I could explain this Toulouse side. Monaco, as you see here, had these 2 games at last that they stumbled, but they are still in an open battle, guys, for the Champions League spots. It's only 4 points, and a lot of these teams are playing between each other, so there is a lot of problems there. I mean, there is gonna be a lot of losing points with these teams here. So, and you have to keep in mind that 4th spot is for the Champions League qualification, and the 3rd spot is a direct going, and you have the same amount of points with Lyon Lille, 53, 52, 50. So Monaco is still in a clear battle for even for the 3rd or 4th spot here. So with all of this said, I expect a very open battle, and I think both teams to score is pretty much a must here. I'm not gonna go with who's gonna win, but I think both teams to score is definitely here in the cards. So I'm gonna say Toulouse. I'm gonna go Toulouse 1, Monaco. I'm gonna give a Monaco win, but I'm gonna give you guys both teams to score regular pick. I'm gonna go with that. Then that is my 3rd pick from 4 games. Then we go Lorient Strasbourg, and I have, guys, nothing for you here. I have no idea where to go here. Strasbourg, they're a team. They were a team that were fighting for the Champions League spots and even Europe, but they kinda at some point their engine stopped working. And on Lorient's side, they were always, I think, a mid-table team for this season. So, and now as you see here, they are pretty much almost equal in points, even in goal scoring and conceding. But I think Strasbourg is actually, even it's only 2 points the difference, I think Strasbourg is actually not a little better team, a little bit more better team. So therefore, I think I'm going to go with a draw, because we are playing at home at Lorient. So I'm going to go with a 1-1, but I'm not going to touch, guys, this game. I'm going to say 1-1 and go on the next one. And it is Le Havre against Metz. So Metz is completely out. They are out of League 1, sadly for them. And Le Havre, they are pretty much in the bottom side of the League 1. I think they are even in the relegation zone. Oh no, they're not. So they are in the bottom half, and they are in need of points. They have a lot of draws, and these draws did win them step by step some points. But there is a lot of teams, as you see here, that had a lot of draws lately. So they are pretty much in same positions, these teams here, with this amount of draws. And we have Metz that have nothing to play for. So for this is a must win for Le Havre. It is a must win for Le Havre, for the simple reason that Metz have nothing to play for. They are playing at home at Le Havre, so they have to get 3 points to be safe. and I'm gonna give them that, but I'm not gonna touch this match. I'm gonna go Le Havre just barely to win 2-1, but I'm not gonna touch this match. Firstly, because I don't know much about these two teams. Secondly, because it's something I don't follow both of these teams that much, you know, and I just don't wanna go into that. But realistically and logically, Le Havre should get 3 points there if they want to be safe and not be relegated to next season. Then we have Paris against Lille. So both of these teams are playing very, very decently lately. Paris playing lately very, very good. Also, as you see, Lille as well. Both of these teams, I mean, Paris have nothing to play for actually after this amazing form. But I guess now they're enjoying football, so now they're playing for fun only. And sometimes playing for fun is even better than playing when you are motivated to win something, because you are playing without the stress and you're actually getting more from yourself because you're playing as a game football. I don't know if you guys follow me here, but it's a lot easier to play football when you have no stress, you're playing for fun, you play just for the game that you actually are loving. And Lille, they are in a lot of stress, they need to keep this momentum up. They worked hard to come back here and fight against these teams here, but now they are in a top league, top teams here. Now they need to keep this momentum up. So it's going to be a very, very hard battle here between those teams, and the odds are actually suggesting that. You have no idea where to go here, and I'm actually going to go with a draw here. I'm going to go with another 1-1, and I'm going to say 1 Lille 1, but I am not gonna touch this game. Then this is my last pick, guys, and it's Rennes against Nantes. I'm obviously gonna do as well Marseille Nice as well, but this is my last pick. It's a basic Rennes to win, and why I decided to give you guys here is firstly because Rennes is playing amazing. Secondly, Rennes is playing at home. Thirdly, Nantes is not playing so bad. They are actually in a kind of decent but more bad form than good Nantes side. Rennes is playing amazingly. Also, Rennes after this game have some very, very hard games after. They're gonna play against, I think, Marseille or Lille or something like that. So they have a very tough schedule after this game. So they actually kind of need to win this game if they wanna have any chance in fighting for these Champions League spots. And as you see here, Nantes is kind of a side that almost have zero chance to get out from the zone. So therefore, for me, this is a Rennes to win definitely, and that is why I'm going with it. So I'm gonna follow this streak of Rennes, and I'm gonna say Rennes 2, Nantes 0, but Rennes to win regular pick. And then the last one is Marseille against Nice. So Marseille need points very, very much. They have very trouble results. They are worst from these last 5-6 teams here at the moment. They are playing against Nice, but Nice need points, guys. So Nice need points to not be relegated, and I think this is going to be a very, very tough game for Marseille. And I actually don't know where to go here. I'm very much afraid of a draw. I think actually a handicap of some sort on Nice is a good thing to go, because the odds are only 1.5. So that means a handicap of 3 goals on Nice is probably 1.25, and I think that is a good take, because I don't think Marseille gonna win by more than 3 goals. But I'm not gonna give you this as a pick. I already gave you 4 picks. I'm gonna go Marseille. I'm actually gonna go 1-1, guys. Here I'm actually gonna go 1-1, but I'm not gonna play this game. And that is pretty much it, guys, for the League 1. We are finished for today. Tomorrow, you're gonna get all of the rest of the leagues, Serie A, La Liga, and top prediction video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. I wish you best of luck. Thank you, guys, for your time, and I hope to see you guys all tomorrow as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Bye, guys.